Good morning, ma'am. This is Dinamay Konkon from 3rd year Alpha, and this is my report. Title 9, Crimes Against Personal Liberty and Security. Article 267, Kidnapping and Serious Illegal Detention. Any private individual who shall kidnap or detain another or in any other manner deprive him of his liberty shall suffer the penalty of reclusion perpetua. So, naa siya mga elements. So, ang elements ano niya para ma-apply ang kidnapping and serious illegal detention. So, the offender is a private individual. The kidnaps or detains another or in any manner deprives the latter of his liberty. The act of detention or kidnapping must be illegal. And the commission of the offense, any of the following circumstances. So, if kining A is the offender is a private individual. So, it maonis lang ang makakumit na either makidnap sila or he kidnaps or detains another. So, from the word kidnaps or detains, ang kidnap is, kuan siya kanang, is forcibly take a person. Ito, mauni ang kuan. For example, kidnap. Natulog lang ka sa imuhang balkon baka ha, or sa imuhang balay, or either naglakaw ka sa kalsada, possible nga, or damputon ka sa usa ka individual, then dalon ka sa area kung asa dapita ka nila gusto dalon. That's a kidnap. So, sa detain naman is to deprive a person of his liberty. So, meaning, or to restrict his freedom. Ang detain is, kusa lang nimo ni siyang kusa lang nimo siyang kagustuhan, either butang natuguan nimo sa inyuhang barkada, or either neighbors, or any kuan sa mga tao, is kuyogon kanila nga naay birthday ba ka ha, or naay lingaw-lingaw dira, something like that. Pero, yung gusto ka na muuli, das gipugan kanila, or kanang kagustuhan nimo nga muuli pero pugan bitaw kanila nga ayaw sa ugkuan uli nga dayon kumagalain na siya, i-prison na ka sa kwarto, or either gilakan ba kanila, that's a detain. Yung kagustuhan nimo pero isulod lang kanila, prisuhon kanila sa kanang bodega ba ka ha, kwarto ba ka, or ini na pwedeng kakulungan sa katao. Mao na siya ang deprive of liberty a person of his liberty or restrict his freedom. Next is the act of detention or kidnapping must be illegal. Otherwise, kumbaga, dili siya justified ang pagkuha niya nimo, it can be considered as kidnapping or illegal detention. Next, in the commission of the offense, any of the following circumstances. So, sa following circumstances, sa elements sa letter D or sa ikaupat is na siya upat ka buok. So, the kidnapping or detention lasts for more than 3 days. It is committed by simulating public authority and serious physical injuries are inflicted upon the person kidnapped. So, meaning, sa number 1, the kidnapping or detention lasts for more than 3 days is pag-kidnap nila sa usa ka individual is more than or mudagan siya more than 3 days, it is considered kidnapping. Yes. Then sa ikaduha, it is committed by simulating public authority is if ang offender, kumbaga nagpanggap siya nga na siya position sa kapulisan or public authority, either nina gipatawag ka dito nga nakaatubangon nga kaso like nana. Pero ang kaning offender is nagpapanggap lang gid siya nga na siya nga public authority like nana. Dayon number 3, and serious physical injuries are inflicted upon the person kidnapped. So ang number 3 is kung baga si victim is pinagbantaan siya ni offender na patyon tika like nana. Kung baga pagpanghadlok sa usa ka biktima. Or kumbaga nagsuffer siya sa while nakidnap siya, nagsuffer siya sa physical injuries, possible pod like ni nana. Then ang ikaupat, the person kidnapped or detained is a minor, either if ang usa ka tawo is ang nakidnap minor ba ka, either babae or public officer. Then kung pila ka adlaw sila na detain, kidnapping and serious illegal detention gihapon. When we tackled ransom, from the word ransom is common kay sila nga mahitabo sa usa ka either individual nga nakidnap. So ang ransom is means money, price, or consideration paid or demanded for the redemption of a captured person that will release captivity. So for example, if ang isa ka tao or isa ka babae is nadakpan or either nakidnap, so ang pamilya niya diba is mangita gid na ay either mudagan siya pipila ka adlaw. So ang offender is nanawag, so may kapalit, it's either money baka ha, kay ug dili nimo na ihatag karon na kwarta ha, butang na tog 1M kapalit sa buhay sa imong anak. Syempre, mao yun ang condition sa mga kidnappers. Article 268, slight illegal detention. Unsa di ay ning slight illegal detention? So we will discuss the slight illegal detention. If the offender shall voluntarily release the person so kidnapped or detained with 3 days from the commencement of the detention without having attained the purpose intended and before the institution of criminal proceeding against him. The penalty shall be prison mayor not exceeding 100,000, and the penalty is reclusion temporal. Shall be imposed upon any private individual who shall commit the crimes described in the next preceding article without the attendance of any of the circumstances committed therein. So, there are elements of slight illegal detention. So, ang slight illegal detention na siya ay 4 elements, which is that the offender is a private individual. And next, that he kidnaps or detains another or in any other manner deprived of his liberty. Next, that the act of kidnapping or detention is illegal. So, that 1 to 3 is it the same sa elements sa Article 267 sa atong gidiscuss ganina. So, ang sa number 4, that the crimes is committed without the attendance. So, ang kuan, if naman gani presence ani, ang ma-violated ani is si Article 267, dili ang 268. If the offender shall voluntarily release, if ang offender is kusa niyang giuli or kusa niyang gi-release ang person nga gikidnap or yahabakang na-detain within 3 days, so naamag nagyapon siya siya penalty, which is ang prison mayor nga kuan nga dili mag-exceed og 100,000 pesos. Article 269 or unlawful arrest. It is committed by any person who in any case other than those authorized by law or without reasonable ground, therefore shall arrest or detain another for the purpose of delivering him to the proper authorities. So naa siya penalty na arresto mayor nga not exceed to 100,000 pesos. So, we will discuss an unlawful arrest. So, unsa man ang unlawful arrest? So, mahitabo lang ang unlawful arrest pag dili pasok sa tatlong instant kung kanus valid ang warrantless arrest. So, unsa man tong tulo ka buok instant niya, which is katong in flagrante delicto arrest, citizen arrest, or nato isa. As a rule man good, kumbaga dili ka pwede mudakop. Di ka pwede mudakop unless na kay higunitan nga warrant of arrest. Dili siya pwede if o lagi og pasok siya atong tulo ka instant nga kung giingon ganina. Article 270, which is kidnapping and failure to return a minor. It is committed by any who being entrusted with the custody of a minor person shall deliberately fail to restore the latter to his parents or guardians. So, ang kidnapping and failure to return a minor is na siya duha ka elements. So, unsa man yung duha ka elements? Which is the offender is entrusted with the custody of a minor person, and the offender is deliberately fails to restore the said minor to his parents or guardians. So meaning, sa elements sa number 1, si offender is gisalig sa iyaha ang bata na ikaw ang mag-akiman. And the second one, the offender is deliberately fails to restore the said minor to his parents or guardians. Si offender is gituyo nga dili ibalik ang bata sa parents or guardians, which is kumbaga iya yung katuyuan or iya yung intensyon nga dili gid niya iuli sa parents or guardian sa maong bata. So ang liable ani no is uncle, auntie, or either neighbors nga gisalig sa usa ka tawo, or probably gid ani is ang mga yaya like ninana. So mao ni siya ang elements ni kidnapping and failure to return a minor. So pwede siya na siya penalty. Ang penalty niya, which is penalty of reclusion perpetua. Section 3, slavery and servitude. Article 272, or slavery. So we will discuss what is slavery. Slavery, it is committed by anyone who shall purchase, sell, kidnap, or detain a human being for the purpose of slaving him. Meaning, si offender ang nagbenta, nagkulong sa sakatao. Offender is offender is anyone ang gusto sa offender is para pahirapan ang maong biktima. So kumbaga nag-purchase siya, nag-sale o sa maong tao nga pag-kidnap or pag-detain. Purpose ana is para ang tao or para ang biktima is kumbaga pahirapan. Article 273, or exploitation of child labor. It is committed by anyone who under the pretext of reimbursing himself of a debt incurred by an ascendant, guardian, or person entrusted with the custody of a minor shall against the latter will retain him in his service. So, si Article 273, or exploitation of child labor, is if you commit this article, makapenalty ka of prison correctional and its maximum and period and a fine not exceeding 500 pesos. So, unsa man is si exploitation? exploitation of child labor. So, exploitation of child labors, it means mahitabo kini exploitation of child labor if ang ascendants sa maong bata bakaha is parents, grandparents or guardian or interested with his or her is kana sila is naay utang sa lain. Tapos wala nabayaran ang utang. So karon ang giutangan is ang kining giutangan is natay gitawag og creditor. Mao na siya ang giutangan. So ang kuhaon nila kay wala man sila kabayad sa utang, ang kuhaon nila is ang bata. And the purpose of this is patrabahoon nila ang bata pero dili sweldoan. So ang liable ani no is si creditor. If walang consent ang minor nga magtrabaho siya, ana. So it is considered liable gid ang creditor if walay consent ang minor nga magtrabaho sa iya. Article 274, service rendered under compulsion in the payment of debt. It is committed by any person who, in order to require or enforce the payment of a debt, shall compel the debtor to work for him against his will as household, servant, or farm laborer. So, ang penalty ani ni Article 274, if you committed this, is an arresto mayor sa maximum period to prison correctional. Prison correctional, it is minimum period. Then si arresto mayor in its maximum period. So, ang sama ni si service rendered under compulsion in the payment of debt according to 274. So, we will discuss this. Kini si Article 274, di ba natay gitawag og debtor? Natay gitawag og debtor, o kining debtor is mo ni ang nagautang, mo siya gitawag og debtor. Then ang creditor is mo ni siya ang giutangan. Mo ni ang krimen nga nabuhat sa usa ka creditor. So liable ani di ba? Is creditor gihapon against sa iyahang debtor. Sa pamamagitan like sa pagpugos nimo sa usa ka tawo nga dili gid siya nga pugso nimo siya nga patrabahoon nimo sa iyaha or farmer laborer which is household bakaha. Pero against sa iyaha, against his will. If kung dili gid siya gusto ni debtor, dili gid siya gusto which is musulod jud ni siya nga article kay against his man, against his will man. Pugso nimo siya nga patrabahoon gid nimo sa iyaha. Tapos dili siya gusto. Mao na kasagara makomit ni creditor. Musulod jud ni ang article 274. Note, dapat naa may legal nga pamaagi para maningil baka ha like dinana. Pwede kang mag-file ka og case for collection for sum of money. Dili lang kay pagyan ang pagpugos kay pwede man ka matubang sa penalty nga arresto mayor in its maximum period. Then ang prison correctional it is medium period. That's all my report.